Welcome to our webinar this morning. Welcome to our webinar this evening if you're from the USA. My name is Rita Ash and I'm a leader manager with a company called SWIG. That stands for Skyway Invest Group. I'm also a mother of 6. I've got 3 grandchildren. I'm a Master Profi graduate with the company. It's a course that we run offline about entrepreneurship. A Genius of Finance facilitator, which is much like a board game like Monopoly or Cash Flow, and it teaches you all about strategies for investing. Presenter trainer with the company. I've been doing online marketing and retailing for years and years, and prior to being involved with SWIG, I specialize in the education of cryptocurrency. I was born and raised in Māngere, which is a small suburb in Auckland, New Zealand, and it's very low socioeconomic there. And I'm always on the lookout for an opportunity that will help the communities such as mine to move forward. Now, before we get started, I want to go over this compliance disclaimer for the company SWIG and let you know that we're not registered brokers, we're not advisors. You will see some figures today and they're for illustrative purposes only. I want to remind you that all business opportunities do come with some risks, so please be responsible, do your own research, do your own due diligence. Again, we don't offer financial advice, but you can get financial advice from a licensed accountant or an advisor in your own country. Now, what we want to show you today is how you can generate passive income. So I've heard passive income being described as income that you make while you're asleep. Now, most of us have 1 or 2 sources of income. Maybe you have a job, maybe you have a second job. Now these, you have to actually go there, physically be there to generate that money, but passive income, totally different. You don't even have to be there. So you can be free to go out into the world and do what you want, just follow your hopes and your dreams. Now, we have something that we believe is very unique and that can benefit everyone. So I hope you see yourself in this picture. We can benefit families. We can benefit single parents, millennials, even those that are retired. If you're not working anymore, we can benefit you as well. Do you belong to a sports club? We can help you out. Maybe a church group. We can benefit church groups as well, or any kind of community group that you have. Our company SWIG, we have 3 pillars. The first pillar is that we want to promote peace around the world. We want to stop the fighting. We want to stop people's communities being so desperate that they're stealing from each other, and it's creating a lot of anxiety in the community. So we want to promote peace. We also want to promote the health and well-being of the planet and all of the beings in it, which includes you and I. So we also have a way that we can do this, and we also want to promote the wealth of all the citizens of the world. We can promote the health of the planet and all beings in the planet with a new innovation in transport. We can also offer you to become a co-owner of a new eco-friendly transport system. I'm going to show you a short video of this new transport system, which is called Skyway. What you're seeing whizzing across your screen is a Skyway high-speed model. It's only a 6-seater, but it can be built 200, 300 seats plus whatever the customer requires. What I love about this transport is it's very eco-friendly. They build it high up off the ground so they don't damage the ecosystems on the ground at all. And it's very adaptable. You saw it go through the mountain ranges. It can be built in the snow. It can even travel over water, which will be great for countries that have outer islands that they want to connect to. It can also be built through the jungles, through the deserts as well, so very adaptable, unlike any other transportation system in the world. Currently being built right down the middle of Dubai with 21 stops. So that's going to be very interesting to see our transportation working. So this is one of the models of the company Skyway Technologies. I'm going to show you just a few more. This is the Unicorn. So this model will hold 20 and 40-foot containers. It's adjustable. And this model here is called the Uni Truck. Now that can hold a whole pallet of goods So every single thing that's in your plaza, in your supermarket, they can be moved by the uni truck. They are part of the Skyway cargo range, so the company will be moving freight as well as passengers. With the passenger models, we have what is called the Unibike that can hold up to 5 passengers, and we have the Uniwin that can hold up to 2 passengers. This one will be a very economical model for perhaps those countries or islands that won't be able to afford a bigger model. It can hold 2 people, and it can also transport fiber optics out to those very remote areas, so very adaptable. And this is the Unimobile, a car designed for those in a wheelchair bound. They can roll up the ramp and click lock safe into place behind the steering wheel. So the only car of its kind. It was unveiled at Moscow at the what they call the Inva Expo, designed to help those with disabilities. We have the Unibus as well. Now this model can hold up to 20 to 30 passengers. I also was able to have a ride in this model with my 9-year-old autistic son, Israel. Now we rode this at what they call Eco Techno Park. It's the company's testing facility, and it's in Belarus. So it was great to actually be in technology that we own. We went there, we saw it, it's real, we touched it, we rode it, and we got really excited. Some of the partners when we were there last year in August got to ride this model that you see, which is the Unicar, and you'll notice it's got 3 segments. Well, that can be added on, so you can have as many segments as the customers require. And of course, the high speed that you saw in the video, 6-seater, but as I said, can be built to customer specifications. Now, the company is not only in the transportation market sector, they also are in the real estate sector of the market as well, with Linear Cities being one of their models. It is a tower 30 to 40 stories high, approximately 350 million a piece, and we're happy to announce that we're building 5 of these Linear Cities in Russia in the coming 2 years. So think of everything, think of all the stores in your local plazas. They will be in Linear Cities, as well as things like doctor's surgeries, like dentists, restaurants, bowling alleys, movie theaters. Everything that a community would need to thrive can be put into these Linear Cities. And you can build these out in the rural areas if you wish, and have them connect with the Skyway high-speed global network, and then you can connect those back to the metropolitan cities as well. Now this is also another model that will be built underneath the Linear Cities. It's called the Eco House, and the company have also built their own drone. Now this drone can lift the biggest capacity in the world, 1.5 ton, and it will be used to move all the equipment and even lay the tracks for Skyway technology. So a great innovation. And now who is at the helm of this company? This is the head Skyway Technologies designer, Dr. Anatoly Unitsky, and I've had the pleasure of meeting the good doctor many times now. He's a head Skyway designer with over 40 years experience under his belt. He's the author of over 150 inventions. I just showed you about 10 not so long ago, but he has so many more. And you can have a look at those inventions on his own personal blog, which is www.unitsky.com. Now, he's also the winner of the Golden Chariot Award, winner 3 times, which is the most prestigious award given to engineers in the infrastructure industry. Now, 3 times he's won the award, the last time being 2017. For the most eco-friendly transport on the planet. So well done, Dr. Anatoly Unitsky. Also, the United Nations gave Dr. Unitsky a $1 million grant. Now, they don't just hand those grants out to anyone. So congratulations to the good doctor. We really do support his vision for eco-friendly transport all around the globe. Now, how can you become a co-owner of Skyway Technologies and so much more? You can do this by purchasing one of our education products. Now, we've got products and they include course topics to help you succeed in managing your finances and building some wealth creation for you and your family. So just to confirm, we sell education packages. And you can study online at your own pace. We've got a range of different course topics. Now, these are some of them. First steps of a private investor. A lot of us are interested in the finance market, but we wouldn't even know where to begin because they definitely didn't teach this to me at school. Auditing your finances, additional sources of income. Now, in the investment world, having one source of income like a job is super risky because if anything happens to that job, you do not have another source of income to provide for you and your family. So in the investment world, they believe multiple sources of income will provide you with real stability. Why it is so important to keep track of your money and how to grow it. Now, a lot of us know how to keep track of money. We know how much money comes in the household. We know how much money we spend, but we forget the second part of that sentence, how to put some aside and how to grow it. Only from that will you generate the passive income that you need, the income that grows while you're sleeping. And also how to turn any dream into a reality. Now, when you don't have to worry about money, you can chase your dreams. Now, we all know that you could study and study. We call this theory, but it's the doing part of the study that we believe is the practical. It's like trying to study for your driver's license and only learning the road code, but never actually getting behind the wheel of a car. Really, it's not even practical. So what we do is we include a very special gift for you. It's a bonus gift, and it can only come from the purchase of one of our education packages. And our bonus gift for you in each education pack is our new product called Cryptounit. Now, Cryptounit in time, Cryptounit will be what we call a registered security token. And security tokens, they are backed by real assets. So you can't call yourself a security token unless you have some assets as collateral. Cryptounit will be used by our company as a digital share in the future. And by owning Cryptounit, you will be a co-owner of our global portfolio. Now, Cryptounit is what we call a crypto asset, and they are traded daily on crypto exchanges all around the world. So if you think of stock exchanges like New York Stock Exchange or London Stock Exchange, with crypto assets, they too have their own exchanges, but unlike the normal stock exchanges that we know, these are operational 24 hours a day and 7 days a week. And there are nearly 2,000 cryptocurrencies made up of cryptocurrency coins and tokens that are available for purchase. You may know one of the popular ones called Bitcoin. Well, there are nearly 2,000, in fact. And even though you've heard the term of cryptocurrency coin, please do not be fooled, because cryptocurrency coins and tokens, they are digital, so you cannot touch them. So just looking at this picture in the background, these coins here that you see, they are just merely souvenirs. So if anyone offers you one of these and tells you this is a cryptocurrency coin, you will know better. Now, cryptocurrency assets, like coins and tokens, they both use what we call blockchain technology. And it's this technology which is a process to keep all our transactions and all our data and private information very safe and secure. It protects it in what I believe is the most advanced way. Now, our Cryptounit program provides an opportunity for you to become a co-owner, a stakeholder, and a shareholder of a global investment portfolio. Now, our SWIG portfolio operates in all market sectors, and we have over 30 what we call investment instruments. Now, let's take a look at the different market sectors that we're in. We're in the market sector of transportation with Skyway Technologies. Now, I already showed you a video of that and some of the models, so very excited to support this company, only one of the companies in our global portfolio. We are also have shares in 30 top companies around the globe, so we're in the shares market as well. We're in the precious metals market with ownership of 30% of a gold mine. We're also in the precious stones market as well, with the owner of a diamond mine. We own land and real estate. We also are in the cryptocurrency sector, and we own a variety of different cryptocurrencies. We own 50% of a movie production company based in the USA, and also 65% of a company called Cryptounit, which operates crypto cash ATM machines and installs them all around the world. So very excited to have this also in our global portfolio. And coming soon, a resort in an exotic location in Thailand. More news about that in the future. But let's take a look at a current security token that's already on the market. Now, this token is called Thorcoin, and it was released on the market 11th of August last year in 2018, and it hit the market at approximately $20 as a listing price. Now, this is the chart of Thorcoin behind you. After 10 months on the market, today's price is $1,818 for one single token. Now, you can see the graph behind you. It was flatlining for a little bit there for a few months. In the month of March this year, it really did start to gain some traction. So that's Thorcoin. Now, because it's a security token, we know that there must be some assets that are backed up behind this project. Now, Thorcoin's assets are a variety of cryptocurrencies. Now, this is a great asset for them to have, because a lot of people want to enter the crypto market, but they're not sure about should they buy Ethereum or should they buy Bitcoin or Litecoin. They just don't know. So when they purchase Thorcoin, what they're purchasing is a whole mixture of different cryptocurrency coins and tokens that the company believe will provide for them and also do well on the market. So it's a great concept. But again, we also have this in our global portfolio, along with so much more. Now, I want to show you another token that's on the market. It's called DentaCoin, part of the dental industry. It's been on the market too, like Thorcoin, for approximately 10 months. Now, when they listed it, it was for under 1 cent, so 0.00475 in fact. 10 months later, today's price is 0.000 0 zeros and a 50, so still not quite 1 cent. An unfortunate loss of 0.0047. So there's one extreme to the other. So not all ventures, just showing you, illustrating, not all ventures will return you a profit. So please do your own research when you're going to invest in any company or venture. I want you to meet our team. These are some of the people in our team, starting with the gentleman in the blue, our CEO, and we've got a massive team. We've got a finances team, customer service team, and if you go to our website, skywayinvestgroup.com, you'll see these. If you click on our About page, you'll see all the people here. And if you need to contact any one of these people, most of them have got phone numbers or the email, so feel free to reach out if you need to ask a question. But we do have a financial team, and every day they work hard for us to add wealth generating assets to our global portfolio. Let's take a look at the performance over the past 4 years, starting with the blue circle in October 2014. So we're just over 4 years old. The company started with $26,000, most of that for implementation of the company website. In February, the global portfolio was valued at $11.5 million, well over $12 million today. That represents a 44,000% growth, and that equates to 774% per month, which equals a 25.8% growth per day for the last 4 years. Now, it's not to say that we're going to continue to be 25.8% per day moving forward, but what it does illustrate is that there are a lot of people in this company that definitely know their business about finances and investments. And let's take a look at the person at the helm of our company, our CEO, Andrei Haratov. Now, Andrei is a professional investor, and he is also a self-made multi-millionaire, founder of our company, Swig, and also creator of the Academy of the Private Investors. Now, this group is a 100,000 strong group of investors. Most of them have taken Andrei's courses. that he offered. And they were also the first people to back the Skyways project, Skyway Technology project, and get that off the ground to where they are now, building in the United Arab Emirates. He's also a finance and investment business coach and does command quite a high fee to teach professionals. It could be even thousands of dollars for a weekend of intensive training with Andre. Now, Andre has a concept called the New Economic Evolution of the World, and it's a very beautiful concept. It's the concept of sharing. It's the concept of equality for everyone. And so what this concept will provide is what we call global wealth distribution. So what we want to do is, like with Skyway Technologies, we want to purchase some great innovative companies, and we want to put all our money together and purchase them as a group, and then as they generate profits, we want to be able to share the profits with everyone. So that's what we call global wealth distribution. And we don't want to stop there. As you saw, we have many things in our global portfolio. We could purchase energy companies. We could purchase water utilities. We could purchase some great companies and put them all in our global portfolio and then share the wealth with everyone. Now, we believe that by doing this, we're going to provide some real security and protection for families, so they don't have to worry about, can I afford to pay the mortgage? Will I be able to put petrol in the car? Can I feed the kids? Can I even send them to college? See, a lot of families have that problem where they don't have job security and they worry about how they are going to survive. So we believe this concept will really add value to their lives in that way. Then we will see communities of people that are prospering, communities that are happy, not the communities we see now. There's a lot of anxiety out there. You can see a lot of violence. People are stressed. People are desperate. And we really want to create some change in the community. Now, once we have communities of people all around the globe that don't have to worry about money, we're going to see a lot of people that are super happy and that are chasing their dreams. And I can't wait for my grandchildren, for my children and myself to see this new world that we're going to be able to create. Now, Cryptounit is a private members only club, and you can gain access to this club. We have the following education packs, and they are units. You purchase them in units, and at the moment, one unit is equivalent to $1, and they range from 53 units all the way to 8,000 units. So there's different education and different packages, but please ask someone who invited you to show you the education packs and walk you through it. There's also a tab that you can have learn some lessons. There's some free lessons for you before you decide what you want to do. Now, our current SWIG partners, Skyway Invest Group partners, if you want to enter the program, and you can enter for 10 units, but all new partners, entry is free for the month of July only. Now, I just want to let you know, for those of you that are new, this is the only month since we started in March offering this program that the entry fee is absolutely free. So take advantage of that. Now, do you need some income to join? We do have a referral system where we can help you generate some income if you like. Again, ask the person who introduced you to show you that as well. Our crypto unit program is in 3 different parts. We've got 80 billion crypto units. Now, in part 1, which is happening right now, we call that the pre-launch part of the program. It's split into 8 stages. Right now, we are in stage 5. We're releasing 30 billion crypto units, and we started that from the 30th of March this year. Now, part 2 is the free exchange of the crypto unit program. Very exciting, because we're going to be listing on one of the crypto exchanges on the 15th of October. We're going to release 20 billion crypto units then. And in part 3, which will happen next year, is global merchandising, where we're going to release another 20 billion crypto units. And the company, for liquidity purposes, will hold on to 10 billion. Now, if you want some further information, we do have a monthly webinar where Andre goes into a lot of depth about the crypto unit program and all the release dates, and also what's in the global portfolio. So feel free to listen to one of those webinars. They're all pre-recorded. They run for about 3 to 4 hours long. Lots of information for you. Now, stage 1, we're in the pre-launch phase, as I said, opened on the 30th of March this year. And right now, that is sold out. 36 hours, in fact, to sell out stage 1. Now, if you have a look at one of the packages we had, the very first one in the background there, you'll notice the education pack, $100. It came with a bonus free 20,000 crypto units in that package. Well, that isn't the case now. We're in stage 5, and as the stages change, the amount that you get, the education stays the same, but the amount of crypto units that you get as a bonus does decrease. So let's take a look at stage 2, which opened a few days after stage 1 sold out. We just assumed that stage 1 would last a month. We want to open a stage every single month on the first of the month, but we had to open stage 2 early because stage 1 sold out so fast. We raised $9 million in that few hours. Now stage 2 also is closed now. It opened on the 3rd of April. Look at the $100 education pack. It went down to 18,000 crypto units. Stage 3 started on the 1st of May, and that one also is closed. The $100 package, including a bonus of 10,000 crypto units back then. And stage 4, we opened that on the 1st of June. Now, this was the stage that we introduced the first $53 packages, and they had 1,855 bonus crypto units. The $100 pack having 5,000 crypto units as a bonus. And now we are in stage 5, so we're moving along very nicely. That opened on the 1st of July. Now, the $53 package went down to 1,430 bonus crypto units, and the $100 pack went to 4,000. Still represents some great value. This is open now, and ask someone to show you these packages in a back office, a Swig back office. You can register for free. Now, being part of the Crypto Unit program also gives you a loyalty program bonus every single month, and they started for us on the 9th of May. So we also had a bonus on the 9th of June and also on the 9th of July. So from the 5th to the 10th of the month is when the company pays you bonuses according to how many crypto units that you have in your portfolio. We also have multiple income streams in this company. Today, if you like, you could build a network. Now, that's just a fancy way to say invite family and friends, work colleagues, people that you know from church or a sports group. If you like, it's an option for you. And if you do that and sell one of our education packs, we want to respect you. We want to say thank you for your time. Thank you for doing that. And we want to offer you a bonus. Also, if you're part of the Crypto Unit Crypto Unit program, where you get the loyalty bonuses once a month. So that's an income stream for you right away. Now, tomorrow you can get an income stream by bringing in a big investor to the company, also as a speaker or a coach, and also if you're on what we call the multi-level crowd investing board, which is when you help grow our brand all over the world. You can be on this board and get another income stream. Now, in the future, which is not too far away, when we go to the exchange, the Crypto Unit exchange, the security token, which it will be then, but right now I just want to confirm that Crypto Unit is not a security token at the moment. It's going through the legal processes, so it will be one by the time we get to the exchange. You will get an income stream. If you want to sell it then, you can. There will be a limit, and we'll know more about those as we get closer to the listing on the exchange in October. Or if you want to hold on to your crypto units, you will get a monthly dividend. So some income coming into the household budget every single month. And now remember, I showed you the video of the Skyway High Speed. We also have education packs that only include the Skyway bonus pre-IPO shares if you want to purchase one of those packages and just only be a co-owner of Skyway. So they're going to go to the stock exchange in the future, but we don't have a date for them at present. So it could be 2 years, it could be 3 years away from now, but just know that they also can provide you an income stream. You can sell your Skyway shares anytime on the stock exchange after a 6-month stand-down period. And also Dr. Anatoly Unitsky will provide co-owners of Skyway a dividend 4 times a year from the company profits. Now that company is poised to take over half of the transportation market in the coming years. So those two are also great packages to purchase. Now, we've got some events coming up. You're invited to our 5th birthday celebrations, which are happening in October. Now that's going to be on the 11th to the 17th, and it's going to be in New Delhi in India. So everyone's invited to these 5th birthday celebrations. We're going to outline what the company is going to do in the next 5 years. Now, our CEO, his mission is to create 1 million millionaires, and we believe that this could happen for us this year. So come and join the celebrations. Everyone's invited to our 5th birthday. We also have Skyway Technologies has what they call EcoFest. Remember I said my son and I also rode the technology. This was the day that we went last year. Now the testing facility, it isn't a playground. They don't let anyone into the testing facility on a day-to-day basis, but it's just this one day a year that they put aside for the public to come and inspect the technology, to come and ride it. So this is a great chance for those of you who are co-owners or someone who's looking into this as well, to come and ride the technology and see it for yourself. It's not just these 2 models that you see on the page. It is so much more, and it was really enjoyable. So EcoFest is happening on August the 17th. It's in Myrina Gorka in Belarus. And also, for those of you that are in Australia, we're having a regional conference in Queensland, which is going to be run by myself on the 28th of July. So just get back to me if you want to know more about that. But everyone, we're going to start winding down now. What we stand for, the company SWIG, we want to create and implement the new economic evolution of the world program that we believe is all about sharing and equality for everyone. We also want to improve the financial and investment literacy of all people, because we do believe, like I said, Andre wants to create 1 million millionaires, and we want to make sure that they are armed with the knowledge to be able to protect the money that they have and be able to pass that on, create some real generational wealth, pass that on to their children and their grandchildren and all the generations to come. We also want to reach 15% of the world population. We believe that if we can create some real change in all the countries around the world. And we also want to create multi-purpose investment advisors and managers. Now, we want to create these professionals. And if you think that what we stand for resonates with you and you would like to be one of these professionals, I can tell you that in this company, we can educate you from the ground up to do so. We also want to save our planet and the human race by supporting innovative technologies, exactly like how we support Skyway Technologies as well. Now, everyone, thank you so much for your time. We've come to the end of the webinar. I hope you enjoyed the presentation, and I do want to remind you that if you need to research more about this company, the best way to do that is to register for a free SWIG back office website. On the website, you'll have the availability to what we have called the news tab, and the news tab can show you every single thing about this company. Updates, they update nearly once or twice every day, and then you can see our company journey for the last 4 years. Also, we've got a lot of company documents that you can look over and inspect for yourself, and check out the educational packages. Look at what we have to offer you. So once again, I'm going to stop the webinar. Please feel free to switch your videos back on, and I will hand you over now to Rosalind. Thank you, everyone.
Rita.